This is my world, Dyslexic, and I'm going to show you around just a little bit. My name is TM Wheeler 1 in Horizon, and for Dyslexia Awareness Month, I would really like to show you all about dyslexia and kind of tell you what it is, and let's take a little tour. So, are you ready? Let's go. So dyslexia affects reading and spelling, and the letters B, D, P, and Q on this book right here get dyslexics all mixed up because they all look alike. And if you flip them around and you put these plastic letters in front of students, B, D, P, and Q, especially students with dyslexia, they can't tell the difference between them, and they often ask, is this a B, is this a D, P, or Q? I don't know. So it really gets them mixed up. We see them just like everyone else, dyslexics do. It's just our brain moves them around while we're reading. Here's dyslexia. Dys means not, lexia. So it's not being able to read and spell easily. That it affects our writing as well as our spelling is affected from it. B, D, P, and Q, here they are again. Building in 3D, especially VR, and in Horizon in these 3D shapes has been amazing for my dyslexia. It has been an aha moment as I'm creating worlds because my brain thinks this way. My dyslexic brain thinks in 3D images and that image thinking, and it just, I really clicked when I started building in Horizon. When students are learning to read in school, especially the lower grades, first grade, even starting in kindergarten nowadays, second grade, reading is so difficult. And I remember sitting in my first grade classroom and my teacher asking me to read very simple sentences in a very simple book, and I was not able to do it. Those words were just so difficult to decode and sound out. When the teacher called on me to read aloud, even in the first grade, I was scared because I knew I wasn't going to read them correctly. Even in first grade, I knew that. And that's what dyslexics feel, and they don't know why. And they don't know why spelling is hard. They don't know why writing is hard. So it's very difficult in the early years of school for a dyslexic learner, especially if they don't know they're dyslexic. So these raindrops represent tears falling onto the books and onto the desks and onto the letters because it's hard. And those words on the board, you may not say them out loud. Many dyslexics do because they really feel that way. But you know what? They're not. People with dyslexia are smart. And that identification of dyslexia lets them know finally why reading and spelling is hard and why it's difficult, and there's a way that can help those students. We can help them through dyslexia remediation. We can help them, and they will be able to read and they will be able to spell. It doesn't go away with time. It can get better and it does improve, but it doesn't go away. So I still misspell words. I still find words that I can't read properly. But you know what? It hasn't stopped me from being successful in life. So dyslexia, I've already mentioned that we think in 3D images. We are smart and we're creative. We can really excel in art and in creativity. Many dyslexics excel as engineers or mathematics or science because they can visualize what they're doing. So it's just amazing how creative dyslexics are. And here's those letters again, all mixed up. just like a maze. They just get all mixed up in our brain. We don't know why until we're identified. As we learn and as we go through school and through remediation, that means that we are retaught how to learn how to read and spell. Over several years of practice and repetition and learning and reviewing and going over and again and again and again the same way, and it clicks. All of a sudden, we're reading and we're spelling and we're Googling words and we are being remediated. We're finding ways to be successful despite our learning disability, which dyslexia is. But I don't want to focus on the learning disability part. I want to focus on the strengths, because I was able to go to college and get a degree. It doesn't mean that because you're dyslexic that you have to do that, because many entrepreneurs and successful people don't go to college, and they have been amazing, and they have been super successful in their careers and in their businesses. Many dyslexics own their own companies. When I was in college, I had very little of this assistive technology, but I did have spell check. I did have a few audiobooks. Now we have a whole bunch of audiobooks that students, thousands and thousands of audiobooks, and it's amazing how that helps. Assistive technology, our computer and our phone and anything technology can be amazing for dyslexics as they study and learn. And so I just say, don't give up. Whatever you choose to do, college or no college or career, just don't give up. Don't give up. So many famous people are super successful and they never attended college. So this is just representing university and graduation. I have a Bachelor of Science degree, and I teach. I'm a teacher, and I teach dyslexic students now. I help those who have dyslexia every day. I get to encourage them and be with them and talk to them about their strengths. It's just amazing. I've done that for the past 6 years of my 16 years of teaching. I've got to start over. Dang it.